Now joining me in studio with the Shore Family Firehouse Stage and Goodwill Theater Marketing Director McKenna Williams. Hi McKenna, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit about the Goodwill Theater Firehouse Stage a little bit.
So we are a performing arts venue, so we have like comedy, we have jazz at least once every month. We do live performances like the Marvin Gaye Experience that's coming next week. So we have a bunch of mainly just like community, like fun musical events that like people can attend.
Okay, yeah, and tell me some of these coming up. So I think the first one you have is the Valentine's Day event. So
Yes.
tell me a little about that one.
For Valentine's Day, we have Ladies of Laughter with Marina Franklin. Yeah, Marina Franklin. She's a great comedian, and like our comedy always does extremely well. We always come very close, if not selling out. It's always like a fun crowd to be in. Normally, sometimes they do like crowd work, but not a lot of times. So it's like good if like you're kind of like a shy person, you don't want to be like called out or anything like that. So it's kind of nice to not like have like the comedian being like, "Hey, you." So it's nice to. It's kind of relaxed.
Yeah, I totally get that too. Because sometimes I want to relax and not be like.
You don't want to be like
to
called out and brought on stage or anything like that. It's more relaxed.
And what do you think, like the fun thing is about her being a girl on Valentine's Day doing comedy?
So we usually, like most of the time we have like female comedians, and it's just so much funnier because like every time that I've like worked one of the shows or like even just saw one of the shows, they're always just so straightforward and like a lot of times they do talk about like relationships. A lot of times they talk about like the dating sites and stuff like that. So like they go in depth to it and just like it's always hilarious no matter what they talk about. So on Valentine's Day, I think it's going to be even more funny. So.
Yes, of course. I feel like that's a perfect day to have relationship funnies.
Yes.
Why not? And then the next one you have is a comedy puppet show.
Yes.
So tell me about those two things, how they kind of come together.
So it's Robert Rogers' puppet company, and it's a very short show. It's only like 45 minutes long. Like it's like the perfect for like an introduction to like puppetry, like theater, like especially to like the younger audience, like because it's not too long. They don't have to like have a super long attention span. Like they can kind of just sit there and enjoy it. And again, it gets a super relaxed like environment. Like they're just like little tables. Like it's not like these big rows of like a big theater or anything like that. It's very like small and like more intimate. So it's like much more enjoyable. And we have two shows. One is at 11 and one is at 2 o'clock. So like if like you have something going on in the morning, then you don't have to worry about that. You can catch the afternoon show. It's super nice and like flexible for like the kids depending on what's going on, but it's a great introduction to like get the kids like into the arts and stuff like that.
And it's about Cinderella, right? So like
it's
a mix up on
Cinderella in the Wild West. So I've only seen like a small little clip of it, but it's apparently just like Cinderella cowboy version.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Beyonce made a country album, so
that is very true.
princesses can do it too, which is perfect. But so you also have the Marvin Gaye Experience, which you sent me a little video of too. So tell me about that.
So the Marvin Gaye Experience is the Marvin Gaye Experience with Jackie's Boy. Jackie's Boy is a Grammy Award-winning singer songwriter. He wrote or helped write one of Flo Rida's songs. Like he's done a bunch of stuff. He's a great guy, just like personally knowing him through like communications for like advertising, getting the show out. But he has an amazing voice, and he really like captures just like the whole essence and style of Marvin Gaye so well. And I'm excited to see the show more than I am excited to work the show. I think it's going to be great. It's just, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, it sounded really good. We'll see a sneak peek in a little bit, but it did sound very good. And then I wanted to ask, is this one of the bigger shows that you've had maybe? Is that one?
It's kind of up there. Our jazz is like normally, our jazz and our Ladies of Laughter comedy are always top of the shelf. Like,
that's awesome.
I think Ladies of Laughter, we have maybe 4 or 5-ish tickets left, so like it's cutting it like really
get 'em now.
close. You gotta get them now. So, but I think this is definitely, we don't do like a lot, like we do like tributes here and there. We've done a who did we just did a tribute not long ago, but like we tend to like see like certain audience, like it's more niche groups of
Yeah.
people that come, so it's fun to like see like the different people that come in and see the different environment, and it's very fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so I was talking to someone who worked with SRO, and they did 9 to 5 at the
Yes.
Firehouse stage, and they talked about how you can kind of change the stage to go from high or to low, you know, with different audiences. Is that true?
Yeah, so normally we do just a regular, well, I call it our regular setup. So we have a bunch of tables like on the ground, and then we have 2 platforms along the side to do just like a little bit elevated seating, and then we have like one like in the back behind like main seating. Main seating. There's like a few chairs up there with like some like, or like high top tables, and then for SRO, this is my first time setting it up like this, but we do it like the only way I can explain it is like gymnasium, like
Yeah.
bleachers, so it's like up layers. So yeah, like it's super cool. Like we can just like change like everything, because for like another SRO show, like we had like no stage and it was just on like flat ground. So like we can completely change how everything looks like pretty easily. So it's really fun and cool to be like that versatile.
Yeah, I think that's cool that you can change depending on the show and what they
Yeah.
want, how they want the audiences to view it too. So if people want to find more information on shows coming up, how can they go about doing so?
Yeah, you guys can go to www.firehouseStage.org. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we do have a TikTok.
Good.
And you can also call our box office and speak to our lovely box office gal, Sarah, and she'll get all your stuff taken care of.
All right, perfect. Well, McKenna, thank you so much for coming out today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, have fun with your upcoming shows.
I will, thank you.
For those of you who might have missed those details, the Goodwill Theater is putting on a lot of events this February. On February 14th, there will be Ladies of Laughter stand-up with Marina Franklin. On the 15th, there will be 2 shows of Cinderella in the Wild West at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. On the 22nd, there will be Let's Get It On, the Marvin Gaye Experience. And on the 24th, enjoy a night of jazz with the Kay Anderson Quartet. To find more information on these upcoming events, please visit firehousestage.org.